Hello and welcome to an online version of sixth grade social studies. For many people, working from home has been a normal part of their lives for years. When you get into high school, you might even take courses online to start to earn college credit. We have the technology and tools to get you through the rest of the year. You just won't have to wait in a carpool lane, ride a bus, or walk to a building. Everything we can do can be covered from our apartments and homes. In some ways, this is going to be like a college course because you only will meet in that particular class twice a week, and your teachers will have office hours. You need to do work on your own, like you have been, and I will show you a few routines I need you to follow so that you get credit and we know who needs help. I will have a Google form that you need to complete that is essentially how it will take attendance. It will be the first assignment you have to have every day, and it is time-stamped, so it needs to be completed by you and turned in prior to the start of class, which is 9:25 a.m. on Tuesdays and Thursdays. You will also have an exit ticket as an assignment. This too is to be completed and turned in at the end of class at 10:10 a.m. Social studies is ideally set up for a learning model like we're doing now. Today and Thursday, we're going to learn more about an actual place in history called the Silk Road, and I'm going to show you how we're going to do this in Google Classroom. We had Manna Social Studies set up as a place for you to go. Now, we also previously, as you know, had periods 1, 2, everybody had their own class. I like to go back to that just because when you turn things in, it's a lot easier to keep track of when we ultimately put these in the PowerSchool. But for now, in the Manta Social Studies class, you see we have attendance, which is your ticket, and you also have Unit 6, the economic systems, with the stuff you're going to do this week on the Silk Road. This is followed by the exit ticket. So let me show you just an overview of what this looks like. Social studies. Now, Silk in 5 slides. This is a picture of a Bombyx mori, or silkworm, with a mulberry leaf that he's eating or she's eating. They actually both made silk cocoons. And the cocoons and that stringy stuff is silk, and it's being made into the shirt you have in front of you. Okay, not this necessarily, although it is a shirt that's made of silk. It was in the West, with the Romans in particular, who wanted silk and traded China for it. Now, a good definition of the Silk Road is that it was an ancient network of trade routes on land that started during the Han Dynasty of China around 130 BCE. Trade grew and grew until roughly 1453 CE when people started to use ships to connect the East and West. Now, trade did go beyond silk. You'd think about the West wanted silk, tea, dyes, precious stones, china like plates, bowls, cups, and vases, porcelain, spices such as cinnamon and ginger, bronze and gold artifacts, medicine, perfumes, ivory, rice, paper, and gunpowder. These are all things that the West wanted. And then when you think about China, what they needed was they needed horses, saddles, riding tack, grapevine and grapes, dogs and other animals, both exotic and domestic, animal furs and skins, honey, fruits, glassware, woolen blankets, rugs and carpets, textiles, gold and silver, camels, even slaves, weapons, and armor. Now, trade was born. Now, you begin your exploration of the Silk Road. Good luck.